Hey, good morning everybody. I hope you are having a fabulous day. It's just a little bit after 11 o'clock here in San Diego, and I have been busy. Now, as many of you know, if you've watched some of my other videos or you know me in person, then I've been going through a move. And I really don't like unpacking, so I just don't do it. But I need to make this place my home, so I started to unpack a little bit, threw a lot of stuff away that I just didn't need anymore, and I didn't feel like storing in the garage so that it would never be used. So that's what I have done today, is unpack and clean up what I am calling my animal corner. So let's take a look at that, shall we? So first off, we'll see, this is where the snake rack used to be, and now it is here in the corner. I've got all the snakes currently in there. The supplies, I've got the little cubby hole with some dog stuff in it, the scale on top. I've got a whiteboard on there, which I'll probably use in a couple of videos coming up. And then of course the rats on top of the TV stand there. Now that's not all that I have done, or all that I have planned for today. So I told you that there's going to be some changes, and some of you in Ed from the Genetic Hunters live from the other day, I think last night, I mentioned that I've got a couple of surprises today. So let's go ahead and see those surprises, shall we? Whoa! What's that? Let's take a look at this, shall we? All right. So
Jeremy, you've been watching us the entire time.
now we have two racks. So as you know, I got Gambit, and you know, I had him just in this rack here. Pretty small tub, so I was looking for something different, and I ran across this rack on OfferUp. It was a pretty good deal, so I reached out to the guy, of course, and he had two snakes in it currently that he was also trying to sell. So we went back and forth a little bit, and long story short, I picked up both of those snakes as well. Now I've gone through, I've cleaned everything, I've made sure everything is good, set everybody up, sprayed them with my reptile spray, checked them for mites and parasites and all that sort of stuff. So let's take a look at what we've got. So this here is Crissy, and Crissy is a gorgeous pastel, I believe, and it looks like she's probably getting ready to go into shed. So that is my new girl number one. And we have Cindy, who is the pastel lesser. She's also going into shed, but as you can see, she's a pretty gorgeous girl. Both of them are between 1100 and 1300 grams. I haven't weighed them just yet. I'll give them some time to kind of settle in before I mess with them too much. And last but not least, the main reason why I wanted to get this rack is for Gambit. And Gambit really likes his hide. Now, most of the other snakes, aside from the really, really small ones, don't have hides. I did give Gambit this hide here, which came with the rack, because this tub is a little bit larger, so I just wanted to make sure that he had a little area that he could go to kind of seclude himself from the world. But so far, he seems to be enjoying this tub and enjoying his new home, so we'll just kind of see how that goes as time goes on. So yeah, those are all the surprises that I've got going on right now, and I got the awesome Bavarium Electronics VE300 thermostat with this rack, and then of course all the water dishes. I got some Reptisafe stuff for the water, and all sorts of good stuff going on that makes this a very, very good deal. So left going on in on this rack here, we'll just kind of take a look at our snakes, see what we got going on. We got Cuddles, our normal. I weighed her the other day. She's getting pretty big. She's still under 100 grams, but just barely. And I need to do a quick update video on this one right here, and write a script that'll pick out the name for her, because I think we got 3 suggestions for names for her. So we'll be looking out for that video. As of right this second, she has no name. And now we have Bug, our Firefly. Now I'm not going to mess with her too much. She actually needs to eat. This is one of the ones that refuses to eat anything but live right now. So I got to run to the store and buy some live rats so that I can feed her. Then we have our Bumblebee, and she also doesn't like to eat anything except for live. So I'll deal with that, get her transitioned onto the frozen thawed at some point, or at least pre-killed. But for now, the live works. And then we got this one here, and there is some cleanup we got to do. Let's go ahead and take care of that cleanup right now. We'll throw that there. We'll set that there and clean that up later. So this is, and it doesn't really show too great on video, but she does have some pretty high white sides, and not too much of a head stamp, it doesn't look like. So there's still question as to whether she's a spinner blast or a regular spinner or what. So one of these days we'll actually figure that out. As of right now, I'm still going to just call her a spinner blast until we know otherwise. And so that is all the snakes that I've got in that rack there, and then I've got the 3 here. So we are currently at a grand total of 8 snakes, and I still have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or more. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the surprises. I know I certainly enjoyed the surprises. Looking forward to seeing these girls grow. Looking forward to seeing Gambit grow a little bit and become part of my family. He does like to chill out with me. I hold him probably more often than I do all the other little snakes. And of course I'm really looking forward to my little ones here growing up. So yeah. That is all the updates that I've got for you right this second on my animal corner. So until next time, be positive.